This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by Lincoln Savings Bank. At home in Iowa, at work for you.
The UNI Panthers fall to North Dakota State 23-13 to end the Panthers' fantastic run into the playoffs. Coach, 7 wins in a row. It's hard to see this run come to an end.
You know, it is, because it was a special group of seniors. It turned out to be a very special season, how they came back around and had the run that we had. So that locker room afterwards just kind of showed the depth of how important this season was to these players, and I think that's what I'll remember the most.
Let's talk about the game against North Dakota State. Always a very tough and physical game. The guys responded, jumped out to a lead in that first half.
You know, they came out, we got that first touchdown on them, and then we were up 10-7, I believe, at the half. So really felt we kept them at bay and kept the crowd out of it for the most part in the first half.
The offense really got things going. That very first opening possession, able to put points on the board.
You know, we did. We did it with some short passing game. We got the long pass that Brandon Smith caught over in the corner, made a great play. So we were balanced, and things went well that first drive.
After North Dakota State scored their touchdown in that first half, the defenses, both of them really locked things down.
Well, they did. Both defenses really did a good job all day long. I think both offenses were like 3 for 15 or something like that on third down. So there wasn't much third down play. And then at the same time, the rushing game, we're both trying to stop the rushing game.
As North Dakota State got the lead in that second half, what did you like about your defense that kept the game really close till that very end?
Well, what I liked about the resilience of our defense, because really we're putting some tough situations inside our 50 and kept them out of the end zone, even converted one back to a turnover and got us out of that deep hole. And when we changed fields on them with the defense, I thought that was very important, because all we're trying to do is keep our offense in the game until they could make a play, because we knew we were playing against another good defense.
Brett McMakin led the team with 12 tackles. Jared Farley had 10. Those two were flying all over the field, but I mean, everybody was really leaving it out there, weren't they?
Well, they were. When it doesn't matter who that leading person is over these games, if you look at it, the defensive line was getting good penetration in the front, allowing the linebackers to go downfield. We got some sacks because of the good coverage, and what we'll miss the most is probably the coverage by our secondary, because we played a lot of man-to-man this year, and by doing so, it really allowed us to be aggressive up front.
Coach, when you look at what this football team did to win as many games as they did, just to get into the playoffs and then go on the run that they did, what does it say about the UNI football program as a whole?
Well, I hope what it says is that, you know, there's an attitude of confidence and resilience that no matter where you play or who you play, you have the opportunity to win if you play as a group. And when we really played as a team, we got very good. So there's no big statement as much as there is the identity of our program. I hope is an identity of toughness and resilience.
All right, the UNI Panther football team. The season ends in the quarterfinal round. We've got a look at a very fantastic senior class coming up later here on Panther Sports Talk, so don't go anywhere.